first and foremost, voting is important. Voting is very important. We'll be going door to door as we've always been. It's something that I think we need to maximize. We have, probably 15 to 20,000 voters in this area that really don't exercise their regular right to vote. So in an effort to bring out that turnout, along with some of the other things, we've taken, door hangers. We've done a little differently. We're going to be knocking on doors. And we're going to be hanging on people's doors. And on the back, as you can see, we have the number. So I've given people 2 numbers that they can reach me, 914-0049 or 737-0123, where they can reach me for not only early voting, but election day. I feel that elections and election day voting is always important. I think that exercising your right to vote is liberating in certain instances. You can't really complain about the government that you get if you don't participate. And I think that we have to realize that all politics is local and all politics is personal. So when you have a situation where you get stopped, that's the sheriff that's elected. You have a situation where you may be charged with a crime. Well, that's the district attorney. You elect that person. You go before a judge. That person is elected. You have an issue with the school board. You have an issue with the police jury. You have an issue with the council. All these people are elected positions. If you're dissatisfied with the current state, then the best way to express it is to get out to vote. And for those who cannot vote, bring 2 people. Overcompensate for your inability to vote. And I think that that's where we are as a community. I think that Monroe is an amazing place. I've spent my life here. I've been community and service oriented and driven since, before high school, but going through, college and going through law school and all those other things, I've worked to try to create opportunities for people. It's really been a passion for me. It's been an honor and a privilege. I was probably the least likely of my brothers and sisters to be in public office. They know I'm a prankster. They know I'm a jokester, but they know I care about my community. And I had opportunities to go elsewhere, and I chose to come home because of how much I cared about my area. I always wanted to come home and work and be either a lawyer or a doctor. I figured out that law was probably more suited to my personality and helping people. And I've been service-oriented, giving scholarships and helping before I was an elected official. And I think just given that larger scale, I've always told the community, just continue to give me opportunities to help you, and I'll continue to show you that I'll be a good steward. Am I perfect? Absolutely not. Have I always done what I thought was the best for the community? Yes. And it's all about community involvement, whether you see me at the store, whether you see me at the office, whether you see me at church, or just out and about in the community. I've always been accessible. I've never thought of myself to be any different than anyone else in the community. And I would be honored for the opportunity to continue to serve, not only coming from the legislature, but now on the bench. And I promise to be to the people to be a good steward as a judge and to provide the service that they need, regardless of time or scale or schedule. And knowing the commitment that comes with that, I'm more than ready to accept that challenge if the people will have me.